Okay, I'm taking you to Sanibel Island. We're going to go over the causeway. All of this over here is Fort Myers. And then there's some islands out there. I'm not real sure what those are yet. This bridge is awesome. You just go way up and then you kind of ride back down again. And then there's the causeway, the first one. And if you look off in the distance over here, there's the second causeway. We'll be going over that bridge. There'll be a little panorama here of the bay. This is the Gulf of Mexico. Lots of bikers out here. We'll be coming up on one. And to me it looks like they replanted a lot of trees and things here. I imagine in 2004 when the hurricane hit, they were pretty much wiped out. I don't think this area had very much vegetation left on it. Maybe a few of these scrubby little sea pines over here maybe. Anyway. There's part of Sanibel over there. Some houses. And over here, see what I mean by the pine or the palm trees? Those look like they're newly planted to me. And all of this over here is Sanibel. So I guess I'm going to put my brakes on. And you'll see this pelican. There's this one pelican that loves to fly over here on the bridge. He'll kind of come right up here by the car. There he goes. One guy. I don't know if it's the same pelican, but yes. Got lots of pelicans out here. I like to fish under the bridge. I like to sit on the bridge. And here's the other causeway. So they've got two bridges here, and there'll be a third one we'll cross over, and that goes to Sanibel. So they have to make these little causeways so that the bridges aren't so long. And again, some of the palm trees look to me like they're fairly new here. Like I said, these sea pines, I think they weathered the storm. They were probably pretty battered. But this is very nice. It's super breezy over here. We come over here and sit in the evenings or during the day, like when it's really hot. It's 90 degrees. 90 degrees right now. And you'll come over here and sit in the causeway in the shade, and it feels like it's probably about 80. So it knocks about 10 degrees off just being in the breeze and the shade over here, and the water pulls it off. So there's Sanibel. This is the east end of Sanibel over here. I'm staying kind of right over in the distance here. The beach, we come out onto the beach at night. It's actually, there's a lighthouse, if you can see it way over there. We're on the other side, is where we go to the beach at night and during the afternoon, our beach access. And then this is the kind of the west side of Sanibel, and that wraps around, a lot of homes over there, that wraps around to the wildlife refuge is directly behind it over here. So we're on the third bridge, and this is the part that goes to Sanibel directly. Now where we started out, we just got through the toll plaza. So we pay your $6 to get on the island. You go through this toll plaza and then you start out where the tape started out. And this is a little marina that's right over here. It's going to be kind of hard to get. I got to pay attention to my driving. That's a little marina right there where it's kind of a public access. And I think there's a little road that goes underneath the waterway here. Again, a lot of this stuff looks to me like it's been replanted and redone. They probably got some disaster relief money. I mean, here it is, 2010, it's 6 years later. A lot of the trees look really good, though. I'm surprised. They say the hurricane wiped out a lot of the red mangroves, which is a real unique species. They can grow, one of the few species of plants that can grow in a real brackish situation with saltwater and freshwater mix. Okay, and there's the Lighthouse Beach fishing pier. And you can go over here to the lighthouse, take a left. And that's kind of, I think they toured the lighthouse, if I remember right. And there's a public beach and a lot of public parking over there. And I take a right to go down here to Periwinkle Way. That's the main drag here. Here's a sign. I'm going to paint a cross across the BP. BP is not too well loved, as you can well imagine, with Deepwater Horizon, the oil spill. There's a Lazy Flamingo, got some decent burgers. And Dairy Queen, one of the few franchises on the island. A lot of the businesses here are locally owned. And then here's Periwinkle Park. Whee! And we have a gate. It's really secure. They close it down at 8 o'clock at night, open it back up in the morning. We can go in and out. It says bicycles there. We go in and out a lot on the bicycles. So there's 7.5 miles per hour. And they will shake their finger at you if you're going too fast through here. And you'll see a lot of these little homes or trailers and stuff. And then they're modular homes. And they've got them all through here, just different sizes and styles. And some of them are a little nicer than others, a little newer than others. And people live in these permanently, or they'll rent them out like a vacation rental. And it's all along through here. And here's our garbage and the laundry and the women's bathroom showers. There's the men's stuff, and we have a fish cleaning station. And then we've got the campground part here with the birds and stuff. And this is pretty cool. They feed them at 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock. And the Gevelin back there in the golf cart was giving me a strange look, like, what the heck? You know, they have a nice little display where they talk about all the birds out here. There's this one bird we just love. His name, we call him Turkey Bird. He flies in and out of here. And he's got a red kind of featherless neck. There's a pretty little duck over there. I'll get some more close-ups of the bottom of the birds. And this is all in the middle of the campground, because if I stop right here, now this is the lemur cage. There's a bunch of lemurs in here. There's a guy, he's kind of peeking out through the fence. Right there where it says ringtail lemurs. I don't know if I can zoom in on him or not. I'll try. See the little ringtail lemur? He's staring at me. Cutie pie. They probably have about half a dozen of those guys in here. And they got some brown lemurs and some ibises, scarlet birds. I'll do some more of them later. But then if I turn around and look right over here, yeah, you've got a home right through there. And you've got a home right through there. I think there's one for sale. And so all these trailers are kind of up behind, you know, along the outside of the campground. And then all of the campground sites are in the middle here. They have some nice benches and stuff for the bird aviary. And then this is kind of my home away from home right here. Well, maybe it is the home, right? I had to throw a tarp on the tent because it's been 100 degrees and I need some extra shade just for a few hours during the middle of the day. There's my tent. And I got a fan in there. I got water and electrical hookups and my bike. I put my bike out here. So, and I got my beach umbrella, but right now I'm using it for shade. And my buddy Rich, my neighbor, lives on the other side of that red van in a nice kind of trailer. And then you'll see the campground, just everything's in the middle here. So there's Rich's trailer right there. And then right behind here there's a river. I'll do a little thing on that. And there's a crocodile alligator lives back in there, and some soft-shelled turtles. And there's a lady who's a kayak enthusiast from Ohio, and we had some other campers check out. And then there's some other folks here. They just come and go in through here. Nice little campground though. I was going to check out a spot over here. Maybe it was a little bit more shaded, but I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks pretty sunny. I'm going to stick my tent right in there, but it's pretty sunny. It's hard to get a nice shady spot here. They were going to stick me right over here where this pop-up camper is to begin with, and I said, nah. It's right up against the bird cage, and there's a water fountain thing that's always going. So anyway, that's the bird park, and I'll give you a little bit more detail on that in a bit.